Hello and welcome back to Holistic Health Tips. This week, and actually for most of September, maybe even into October, I'm going to be talking about how to properly cleanse and detoxify your body, because it's a big issue for a lot of people who've maybe never done it before, or people who've done detoxes before but haven't done serious ones, or a lot of times what I find is that a lot of people want to do cleanses and detoxifications for maybe all the wrong reasons. So we're going to slowly start breaking down, number one, the reason why we should do a cleanse and a detox, because really everybody should be doing them, and I recommend everybody in my family do them at least once a year, if not twice a year. I personally try to do one every spring and every fall because that's when the body naturally wants to cleanse and detoxify. So those are the best times to do them. Doing one in the middle of summer or deep in the heart of winter is not really the wisest idea. So with the transition periods of spring and fall, those are the best times to actually do a cleanse. So heading into September, October is our best time to do a fall cleanse. And what I'm going to do is start each week by breaking down the proper steps to doing a detox and a successful detox. Quite often what I find is a lot of people don't want to do cleanses and detoxifying because they find that they really start to feel shitty when they do one. Well, and I'll explain why. Because what happens is we're constantly bombarded by toxins and improper food sources, and as we age, our body and our metabolism slows down, and we tend to accumulate all of these toxins in our body. And if you don't go in and eliminate a large degree of these toxins, then you're slowly going to start developing more chronic and serious problems, starting in your digestive tract. And we all know how many people have digestive issues and all of the antacids that are being prescribed out there. Now, there's a mini rant within this for me is antacids. When people have gastric issues, when they have heartburn or gastric upset, and a lot of it is, it's not that you have too much stomach acid. And it drives me crazy that society still believes that fallacy. There is no such thing as excessive stomach acid. Your body has a natural balance of acidity. What happens is your body stops producing proper enzymes because your whole digestive tract is bogged down and overwhelmed, and now your body isn't breaking food stuff down properly, so your whole digestive tract starts to back up. That's when you get the heartburn and the indigestion stuff. So doing antacids and eliminating or suppressing your body's natural acid level is only going to make more problems. Please stop taking antacids. If you have digestive problems and bloating and gas and burning, take digestive enzymes, something that's natural, that's going to help support your body in a more natural way, and you'd be surprised at how much better you feel, and at the fact that now your body can properly utilize and break down food instead of eliminating the acid that your body needs to break down the food. It becomes a double negative. So get rid of the antacids, add digestive enzymes to your diet, and you'll notice a huge difference in your digestion and how you feel in general. And that's why when we need to do a detox every year, a lot of people find their digestive system gets a little slow, a little sluggish, because we're always absorbing and taking in maybe not the right food for us all the time. Especially summertime, I find we eat out way more, we go to more social outings, we're at the cottage and we're maybe not getting all the proper food that we need. So when fall comes along, it's a really good time to do some cleansing and just minimize our diet. And that's what I talk about in my blog this week. Go and read it. It's all about how to just simplify so that you can start to get ready to help your body detoxify. Because number one step in a detoxification program is supporting the body properly so that you can eliminate, so that you can reduce that crappy, horrible, overwhelming feeling that you get when you start to do a cleanse. Because if you don't do a detoxification properly and you don't support your body first and foremost so that it can eliminate the toxins properly, you just start swirling those toxins around inside of you and they never really get eliminated properly, and then you create other problems. So this week it's all about simplify your diet, simplify your choices, and support your body in the appropriate way. Probiotics, digestive enzymes, clean, healthy foods, getting rid of all the toxic, overwhelming foods, and you will find that your body settles and relaxes and your whole digestive tract gets ready, so that when you go in with proper support, or actually some stimulation products like herbs and things to help the body actually cleanse and fully detox, which we'll get into further on in September, you will be more ready and able to handle it. And the other thing I wanted to talk about with this is the reason why you need to detox. Aside from toxins and being overwhelmed, which is everybody has, and everybody should be detoxing, sometimes people shouldn't be detoxing. If your system is completely overwhelmed with either a major acute illness, then maybe wait until you're feeling better. Or if you have serious long-term chronic illnesses, detoxing is not really the wisest choice. It would be better to go in and support and strengthen and try to calm down in a more holistic way your symptoms first before you go in and ask your body to detoxify, because it can be overwhelming. The second thing I wanted to talk about with detoxification, and the reason why people choose it improperly, is people always come to me and they want to do a parasite cleanse or a candida cleanse, or some kind of cleanse like that. Well, I want people to understand is that you have yeast in your system at all times, and for various reasons. You have parasites. You can't really not have parasites to some degree. We have bad bacteria in our body, but it's not bad. It's there for a reason. We all have E. coli in our small intestine because it's there to properly break down food sources. And sometimes E. coli will go into other organs like kidneys if there's scar tissue there and it needs to eat up the scar tissue, because that's what E. coli does. Every bacteria, whether seemingly good or bad, has a purpose. Every virus, every fungi, every yeast, everything has a purpose, and in our body it can balance itself and be in a natural homeostasis unless we need it to do something else, unless it actually needs to overgrow to fix or repair or protect. That's when we get overgrowth. So don't go in and kill the messengers. Don't go overboard and try to just eliminate everything that's in your system, because you can't. It's not possible. And if you try to, you're also going to create other problems, because you're going to have this massive imbalance of your system. And so we don't want an imbalance. We want things to just be nice and balanced and in a proper equilibrium. So it's not about cleansing everything all out of your system. That's not what detoxifying is about. I understand when you have an overgrowth, you want to calm things down. And there are healthy, natural ways to do that without overthrowing your body. So this week it's all about just getting started. So go read my blog at my website and find, those first few steps and start just supporting and balancing and minimizing. That's step one to a successful detox. I hope you enjoyed this week's health tip. I will see you next week, where we'll go further into detoxifying and better tips and suggestions. Other than that, have a great week. Enjoy your process of starting your detox. And I will see you next week in True Resonant Health. Take care. It's Andrea Coulter.